My name is Shire. I am a teaching artist here at the Perez Art Museum, and I'm joined by Ade, our curatorial fellow, and Ade curated the exhibition around us. I remember describing this as visual poetry.
Right.
It really looks like that. It looks like you're communicating with the viewer,
Yes.
through these pieces.
This is my first time curating in the salon style hang, so I had a lot of questions as to how I might go about that. And this hang allowed me to put up a lot of different work and not have to follow a very strict theme, but to make smaller themes and certain associations throughout the room. So that was really fun. I was really referring back to writing and thinking about how you compose a sentence, how would I make that legible on the walls. So that definitely was guiding the way that I tried to create some kind of rhythm within the space. So even like on this wall, it's not quite at the middle of the wall before it stops, and I wanted that to feel like a kind of ellipses.
Yes, that's exactly what it feels like.
Yes, I'm glad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is it like to watch someone experience this space? Have you had that opportunity?
I have. I like when, I think even just seeing people get close to the work is always really great, because I do want people to look at the pictures. I want people to think about these photographs as objects as they're displayed on the wall, to really spend time looking, maybe trying to put together a narrative of their own, like what might be happening in this photo.
And I really appreciate that, and I appreciate how the pieces are arranged. There's no competition. There's just a flow.
Right.
And there's no record skip.
Yes.
It flows around the room.
We live with images, they're like on our phones. So much of our experience in the world is mediated by images. And so I think, having a space where viewers can just contemplate an image and what it might mean, I think is really important too. Like, I want your imagination to, be working and moving.
Yes.
So
that's what art's about. This is why we create. Right. This is why we create. Well, the first time I came in here, I was drawn to this piece right here.
The Helen
Levin.
Yes.
Because that's my life.
Yes.
That's my life, kids cramped up under me, and I'm trying to fit in a space, trying to get something done.
Always with you, always at your hip.
Yes. And then as I moved across, I was like, oh, there's kind of a story. There are stories within and stories without, and then you have to go back, So it takes you a while to even get around the space.
I definitely was thinking about formal similarities between the works, so if the color was similar, or even the way that the subjects may have been posed in the works. My mind was definitely thinking about ways that the photographs were interacting with each other.
So what is the most, I'm sure there are a lot of things you've learned in this process. What's the most important thing? What's the biggest takeaway?
The biggest takeaway, I think one of the most important things is that even if you're inclined to display something in a certain way, you have to think about how practical that might be, and if that might infringe upon the viewer's interaction or experience of the work. So originally I wanted that Manuel Alvarez Bravo photograph to be lower on the wall, because I wanted to create this effect that as a viewer you would have to position yourself the same way Bravo would have had to in order to take that really great shot. But when I was working with the prep team and they put it lower on the wall, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. If I'm putting this lower, you're not gonna be able to see all the detail. And there is a lot of detail that still needs to shine through. So you always have to balance all your conceptual ideas with making sure that everything looks good on the wall. Like, is it practical, and is this going to be the best viewing experience possible? And I definitely want the viewer to, feel like they can start anywhere in this space. Like because I want there to be something for everyone.